Like any other engine, we are converting food to energy. Inflammation, sedentary lifestyle, sleep deprivation, and the quality of the food we have. So, symptoms are actually a gift of your body. Feel not energy, and then you are eating more, exposed to the natural lights and all, especially lights. So, we have immune deficiencies of vitamin D, which is actually affecting having a lot of bacteria, good and bad bacteria. There is a balance happening. And another thing is about nutrient density. Your body is craving for sugar or your body is craving for something. The basic one, water, drinking water. So the hydrogen getting into your body will convert those floating free radicals into a usable water. Sunlight and energy. Like you deprived your sleep thinking that you're more productive during the day, then coming to exercise, then controlled discomfort, then breathing exercises, nature exposure, like old culture and all, we used to pray before the food. You are telling the body, okay, food is coming. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Ramesh Book Library. Myself, Ramesh. Today we have a new book, Good Energy, The Surprising Connection Between Metabolism and Limitless Health. A book by Casey Means. Let's delve into the details and the key takeaways. So, understanding metabolism, like any other engine, we are converting food to energy. Like an engine which use gasoline to convert to energy. Similarly, it's same like garbage in, garbage out. What you put inside, that is what you're getting as your body. So, first of all, the quality of the food. Secondly, how efficiently that engine is performing. That two things is important to make sure that how efficiently that the whole vehicle or whole ecosystem is working. The core entity of a human body or the very microscopic level, that is a cell. A cell, inside a cell, we have mitochondria, the powerhouse and all these things. ATP molecule and all the topics are there. But the point is that inflammation affecting the cell, especially the mitochondria, that dysfunctional mitochondria actually disturb the whole cellular ecosystem and it will affect how efficiently it is able to convert the food into energy. That also will create lot of cellular disturbances, just triggering the immune functions. Most of the things what you feel like your fatigue, having diseases or mobility issues, all these things, 80% of the problem what we face, it's all based on the lifestyle diseases and all. And majority of them, it is attributable to the inflammation and the cellular dysfunction. So the factors that affect cellular dysfunction, one, it is overnutrition, like you're having an overnutrition of something. Other one, naturally undernutrition. Then you have sedentary lifestyle, which like nowadays this is how we are moving, like we move less compared to our ancestors. Sleep deprivation, that's another thing. Artificial light, that's another problem we are facing. So environmental toxins and the quality of the food we have, the food which we think that is a food, which is actually mostly chemical, and everything around us have a lot of chemicals as well and a lot of processed foods. It's all contributing to this metabolic catastrophe. So the symptoms, which is like an indicator of the body. So symptoms are actually a gift of your body. If you're having a symptoms like you don't feel that energy, you have bloating in your stomach, or don't feel that no energy is happening, you have a lot of inflammation, these are all the gifts. It is telling that something important is happening. Please give attention to it. So by focusing or resolving those symptoms, by reducing the oxidative stress is part and parcel of our life now. Mitochondrial dysfunction, addressing that, and also like inflammation, chronic inflammation. These three things, inflammation, dysfunction and stress, these three things, if you attend that, most of the symptoms and their root causes can be analyzed and resolved. So some of the key biomarkers or indicators to watch. First one is triglycerides. It's something going to the fat side, but actually what's happening is that the increased intake of sugar and carbohydrates, it is making that more of triglycerides, it is getting stored there, and liver is going to do that. So that increased intake is actually affecting that insulin sensitivity and all. Same time, like for example, you feel not energy, and then you are eating more, then you don't feel energy again, then you eat more. So in effect, you are eating more, but your engine is not giving that energy, and all this intake food is getting stored because body is telling it is more than what I needed. even though the engine is not utilizing it. So that thing, and also it is going to be getting worse by alcohol, because the liver is an organ which is converting these sugars and this one to triglycerides and all. If the liver function is affected, that also will make the situation more worse. Then waist circumference. So most of the body, like your muscles, you have your hand, your body, everything, the most weakest one, because there is no bones associated with the stomach and waist circumference. So the fat get deposited, and also especially the nowadays sedentary lifestyle, especially sitting more time in the office and all, that also will increase that fat deposits and all. So waist circumference, that is a best indicator to just analyze also how good you are in terms of the fitness and all. Fitness is not generally attributable to the weight or this weight, ideal weight, BMI and all. More than that, it is more affected to how efficiently you are able to do the things, how energetic you are. A lot of other factors are affected. But for sure, waist circumference, that's important. How much fat you have deposited on your waist. Next one is about uric acid increase. One will have chronic inflammation and other things, insulin resistance and all. And another important thing, especially in the nowadays, is vitamin D, which is we have less exposed to the natural lights and all, especially lights. So we have immune deficiencies of vitamin D, which is actually affecting lot of such conversions inside the body, calcium deposits and inflammation, all these things. It's also an indicator that vitamin D deficiency is a biomarker. So food as a nutrition, that is the first part we will attend. So for example, our cells are made up of omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids and all. The balance between that, especially omega-3 and all, we are not able to get much from the food. So that intake will also improve the cellular functions and all. So food as a functional messages. So some food especially will be helpful in reducing the inflammation. There are a lot of such things available like turmeric and a lot of things which can reduce the inflammation. It will activate the genetic pathways and all. Such food, including it, will be helpful in reducing the inflammation. Next thing is about the microbiome, because even though we feel bacteria is bad or virus or all these things are bad, our body, the whole ecosystem is having a lot of bacteria, good and bad bacteria. There is a balance happening. So your whole life, that process of converting food and energy, that's all getting helped by such microbiomes. But to make a good ecosystem for the microbiome to live, fiber is essential. So we have to make sure that fiber-rich food we are providing to the body. And another thing is about nutrient density, because we somehow live in a processed and refined food. Like the food grains is getting converted into we are getting like something like a bread and buns and all what we are eating, that's actually very less in nutrient density, and it is one of the most refined form of foods. So such foods, even though you are eating in volume, it is not giving you any much nutrition compared to any other raw foods. So now about cravings. Your body is craving for sugar or your body is craving for something. That's actually a better indicator that body is having an unmet needs. It is trying to give you some signal, but it is not necessary that it is asking for that sugar. Instead, for example, if you are deficient body in nutrients and this one, then your body will crave for such things. Instead, if you provide unprocessed food rich in cellular functions and all, your cravings will get reduced and your health will improve as well. So healthy food selections, maybe this also very somehow more a cliche way of telling it, like organic foods. Nowadays organic foods are expensive naturally, but try to incorporate as much as organic fruits and vegetables in your diets. Nuts and seeds, same way, organic one as much as unprocessed one, that's good. Legumes, meat as well. So meat is somehow meat as well as dairy products and all these things. Like you can get grass-fed butter. Also butter and coconut oil and such things, because of the marketing of the industry, the value of it has been reduced. The coconut oil have lot of good properties, but we mostly opt for processed palm olive or any other oils compared to the coconut oil available we have. Similarly for butter and dairy products and all, everything what you're getting, it is not completely natural. Instead, if you try to get grass-fed butter and try to cook or fry some items using such ghee, which is a more refined version of butter and all, that is more healthier than any other fats or fatty oils and other things. antioxidants which is available. Similarly, eggs is somehow a food, a 20 plus days of food, and the whole ecosystem, that much nutrition density is available in a egg. But a chicken egg, try to get it organic one. Maybe compared to all the things which I mentioned about organic, egg may be the easiest way to get it, and that is more nutritious as well. So try to opt for organic eggs instead of processed or something like that. Like, let that be as much organic as possible. So fish, herbs, and fermented foods. Fish, naturally, as much as possible, you will get the natural fish, which is not easy actually. That's the thing. But try to incorporate the fishes which have more in omega, like salmon and all, if possible. That's the thing. And fermented foods. Actually, your stomach is fermented foods are helpful. That's why if you look at some cultures or majority of cultural foods in many countries and all, especially Asian and Mediterranean foods and all, you will see pickles there. You will see fermented foods there. That's actually good for your digestive system. And finally, about the water, the very essential thing, or the most of your body is made up of that water. And the water intake, don't take it easy. Any water is not good water. There are a lot of contaminated water, and even the water you call it as drinkable or mineral water, that itself have a lot of debatable topic, the level of sodium and other things. A step further, author is telling, try to choose for a better water, which is like reverse osmosis, charcoal filled water. You will see a lot of other options and all. And the point is that alkaline, the pH, that's another debatable topic. Like alkaline water is good and all, that's the thing. Like spring water, such things. And even the research has told that hydrogen-rich water is good for your stomach because it can attract, or there are a lot of free radicals available in your body, like H2O, that is water. There will be a lot of OH and all free radicals, that is creating oxidative stress. So the hydrogen getting into your body will convert those floating free radicals into a usable water. So that way you can reduce the inflammation and oxidative stress as well and improve your stomach as well. Another thing is about light, time, and metabolism. That's important because we are biological beings, so we are supposed to be active during the daytime and we are supposed to rest during the night time. Very exceptions may be sometimes you have a night duties and all, but most of the things we are designed in this way. So try to follow the design of the machine which you are incorporating. Sunlight and energy. The sun is actually the primary source of energy what you have. Even the food you eat, the plants are getting that energy, sunlight, converting into photosynthesis and all. You are getting it as a food. And even you are taking that energy, or the whole planet is taking that photonic energy and converting it. So try to get exposed to the sunlight. Sunscreen, that's not the end of the solution. Getting inside into your room and not getting outside sunlight, no. Try to get that sunlight, especially that good sunlight. Okay, sure, you will have some level of damages. That's one part of the story. But other part is that will improve your vitamin D natural production. Exposure will increase your hormone levels on circadian rhythms, lot of things. Even, for example, if you are somebody working during your lunch break, after eating, try to take a walk in a sunlight. Let that be a sun walk and take a round. Let that be a movement is medicine. We are coming to that topic again, but somehow that movement, that need, like non-exercise movement which you are doing. Like for example, we used to rest and we used to do exercise, but there is something in the middle of that which most of our activities, if we try can improve the thermogenesis of that process, then like for example, I'm sitting here, if I'm moving this hand, there is some limitation to it. Like for example, if you're in office, you just want to walk to take a coffee, that is non-exercise thermogenesis because your some energy is expended to that. That way, try to walk if possible, try to somehow some level of movement and energy, some level of release, try to incorporate. That's healthy for your life and your body. Insulin sensitivity, that is also affected by the sunlight. So that some good level of sunlight will improve your insulin sensitivity. And the mood and serotonin and all, I think I already explained that also will have improvement with the sunlight. Okay, always try to get as much as sunlight as possible. Sleep deprivation, as I mentioned, that is something very common now. Like you deprived your sleep thinking that you're more productive during the day, which is not. Then the next day, you wake up having all that stress and effects in your body. Then you consuming that much level of caffeine to make the machine run again. You are making it worse and worse and worse. Sleep deprivation That is one of the main causes of this inflammation, oxidative stress and all. So make sure you have a consistent sleep schedule, and always make sure that you have good level of artificial light. Because light, especially the blue light and other things, it's not good. The screen time and other things we discussed. But apart from that, if you try to incorporate some warm light into your ambience, especially during the night, and having a consistent sleep routine and such habits and all will improve your sleep. And sleep deprivation, that's not something you should be proud of. You should be ashamed of doing that. And make sure you give your care, because if you care your body, the body will carry you back. Something finally about it is the time is about proper meal timings and all. There can be many time people are taking meals and all, but especially the meals during the night and the meals you take in the lunch time and such timing is important, because the way the whole body will be consumed to just break down those food. So don't make your food too late in a day. Try to take it as early as possible. Then you have other things. Even if you can do some exercise after the food and then go to sleep after some relaxing time, that is a better routine than pushing all your day. And before you sleep, you eat the food. Then the whole of your body will be busy in breaking down the food instead of recovering the body. Sleep is somehow a rejuvenation and recreation and regeneration happening in the body, and your brain is still active during that time. Incorporating movement into your lifestyle, as I mentioned before, sedentary lifestyle have its own problems. So trying to incorporate that movement, that non-exercise activity, that will improve lot of thermogenesis and improvement. Try to do it as much as possible. I don't recommend that, because for sure it has its own effects. You cannot do a non-exercise thermogenesis in the way you are doing exercise, because exercise require that warm up, that peak period, that recovery time and all these things. So don't do the exercise like we see some people who is taking stairs suddenly for instead of taking the escalators and all. That will create too much level of change in heart rate variability and all. Don't do it that way. That is harmful. Exercise should stay as exercise, but if you can do it in a moderate way, non-exercise thermogenesis, that is very helpful. Then coming to exercise, it is not same as most of us think. Just doing something, it is not exercise. That exercise should give your body some level of shock, then it is exercise. So that's why nowadays like HIIT workouts and all, which somehow give a shock to your body. That sedentary lifestyle, you can recover from that. That's an important thing, some level of shock. And also there is a debate about weight training, not weight training and all. The best thing is to incorporate all of that into your life. Like for example, you have aerobic exercise like high intensity workouts like HIIT workouts and all. That's one part. Same way you can incorporate some level of weight training that will actually rejuvenate your muscles and then recreate the muscles, and muscles will get damaged and then recreated again, such things. Along with that, you should include something like a flexibility oriented yoga and stretch exercise and all. That's combination of that. Only doing one of that will make your muscles stretch. So if you are doing intensity workout, then you are stretching, and someday you are taking weight. That combination is helpful. Then controlled discomfort, that's another part. Like if you're doing exercise also, I don't know how many people can do that. Most of the people go to sauna and steam and all. So some level of discomfort. Recently you have come across the news like one person just go under the oceans for a lot of days and his age go down. So that way some level of controlled discomfort, just taking a cold shower and then adapting to a hot shower, back again, that level of sequencing and that level of adapting the body to multiple temperature, that is good for your body. Even especially during after the workout and all, that recovery will be helpful. Then breathing exercises. So breathe, that oxygen you are getting out of that food is one part, but oxygen is required for everything else. So that breathing exercises is helpful for you to increase your vital capacity as well as reduce your stress and giving more oxygen and all, especially before and after your exercise and all. That's one part of the thing. Along with that, you can do lot of such practices like mindfulness, qigong and such practices as well. It will also improve such level of energy involvement in your breathing practices and all. That will improve your health as well. Nature exposure. Be in the nature. You are in the city, but you will see that having a park in the city is a waste of land, but actually it's a gift of the municipality it is giving to you, or gift of that country it is giving to you. That is a place of nothing, and that is a place you should enjoy. So as much as possible, try to enjoy the nature around it. That exposure, that level of connectivity is important because you are part of this whole ecosystem. Then social connections, that's another thing. Like, we are a social being, so improving our social connection will also improve our hormonal level, our metabolism, and other things. So that level of eating, and also somehow mindful level of eating, as like when a food is coming, like old culture and all, we used to pray before the food. That's one part. So you're giving that thankful energy. You're thanking to the God that you are getting that food. Same time, you are telling the body, okay, food is coming, be prepared for that. That is an intentional eating, and you're mindful eating. Also, there is some methodology talking about Ho'oponopono and all. Like, even though it is a harmful food, if you provide an intention to that food you are eating, body will be intelligent enough to take that, only that good part. I'm telling you. So that level of energy, level of management and logic and intelligence is available in your body. So be mindful in your eating. Just to eat something, okay, this is vitamin C or whatever. I'm just telling example. So my body, just tell your body, thankful for that. I'm going to eat that. Let this be going to be good. You would have learned it in a religious practice, and you would have think that, okay, it's nonsense. But actually, religion is somehow trying to implement that in a good way to you, because that way you do it and you are getting the benefit also out of it. So thankful to the God, thank to your body, thank to the food, thank to all the things, and be part of that gratitude cycles, because that's one of the mightiest power in the whole universe. So that's the conclusion of the book. By implementing all these points, we believe that this will be helpful for your life and improve your metabolic health and well-being as well. So until we come across with the next book, thank you for watching. We'll be in touch. Bye for now.